Hi, I'm Rohan Mehta, CEO and Fund Manager of Turtle Wealth Management Private Limited, and I'm glad to be associated with Passion Vista magazine for celebrating this International Man Day and Manhood. 19th November has been celebrated as International Man's Day. Honestly, I never knew that there is also a Man's Day, but when I researched, I was been surprised that there is a day when manhood is celebrated. So, being a man and being the only child or only male child of my parents has been always been told to be tough, to be strong. You have to manage things. You have to manage relationship. You have to manage the society, and that's comes from the upbringing of a boy. Man is to be tough. They don't cry, but honestly, men are vulnerable. They like to be appreciated. They like to be loved, pampered. Man generally are one of the breed which God has made tough, but still very vulnerable. Man loves. Generally, man doesn't get the credit what they do. We tell that the lady doesn't get, and I believe lady also doesn't get, but man also doesn't get a lot of credit, and that's what I think. So manhood is all about. It can be opening a door for a daughter or a lady or a wife or a mother, for a car, or waiting for somebody on the door, for somebody who's coming, showing the etiquettes, chivalry, and being and managing every duty, yet not complaining, yet not sharing the pains he goes throughout the day, and still at the night at 10, if 9:30, if the family says that let's go for an ice cream, he would be the most motivated guy to take them forward for. And that's what is all man about. Generally, at Turtle, and I specifically in our culture, we don't have any gender biases. Every gender, like a male or a female, has been treated the same way. Of course, there were differences previously, but now they are not. Being a father of two beautiful daughters, I don't have any gender biases for them. They have not been required. They have been educated on a right note. But yes, I believe that there are certain things I would like my daughter to do as a man does, or if it would have been my son, I would have taught him the things what generally a girl does, because being independent is certainly one thing which one has to learn over the period of time. So I think so. Recently, we came down to a very interesting product for man, was intimate hygiene for man, and I was surprised that yes, there is certain companies who really think for man grooming and man hygiene also, which I believe that intimate hygiene for private parts was not necessary for man, but yes, they came down with a product that it is very necessary. So generally when you go for shopping, there is, as you're wearing one black tee, or maybe there are three stacks of man clothes, because generally man doesn't shop, but in coming time I see that man will spend a lot on grooming, a lot on spending on himself, pampering himself, because it's not honestly being very easy to be a man in this world, where he has to manage a family, the relationship, the work, his personal hobbies, his personal take care of, and finances, and going ahead. And I think so the most celebrated thing about man is to be a great man, not to show that he's very strong, but to show that he's okay, he's vulnerable, but yet he can take all on his roof without showing anything on his eyes. So that's all about man. And being no shaving November, I think so specifically on the outer side of my body, I feel a man when I have a beard. When I come clean shave, I feel I'm a boy. And this is I'm sure everybody who has beard would have felt at some point of the time. And yeah, of course I would keep the shave till I'm comfortable. My daughter was not enjoying it, but now she's also comfortable, and man has to keep a bit of shave for a certain period of time. I'm sure they would love it. So on this man's international day, I would tell all the man that we all do great, we are improving, and all the lady who's listening this, that do give male man bit of more appreciation, bit of more place for himself, and you see that man who loves you as a father, son, husband would do more for you by only two things. Thank you, Rohan Mehta, and wish you again happy International Man's Day.